welcome to Alongside Lauren. I'm Lauren and I am beyond thrilled to be spending some time on this Sunday afternoon with you while I get some bits and pieces prepared for my week. Now, this afternoon I'm making trifle. I'm not going to be eating that all week, but I thought that it would be a really fun way to prepare a delicious dessert for some friends that are coming over tonight for a regular Bible study. I'd actually had intended to make it last week for Christmas in July, but we ended up needing to change some plans. So I froze the jelly, I froze the custard, and am going to bring it all together now. Now, I did do some research on freezing jelly, and the internet tells you it's a really bad idea. So I still froze it, but then had another packet of jelly that I kind of used to help not reconstitute it, but regelify it, which is definitely a technical term. And although it's not necessarily the perfect jelly that it once was, it's not a congealed, separated mess, which is what it could have been. So, see how the surface is like a little bit dimpled, almost?
Yeah.
Still? But
it's set perfectly.
It's set.
Yep.
It's done the thing. So, I'm not mad. So, this is kind of a bit of an opportunity for us to use some bits and pieces that we have kind of just had lingering around the fridge and the pantry and what have you. One of which is, and can you get me maybe a larger chopping board?
Sure.
Maybe?
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We bought I always loved these boxes of panettone and what have you at Christmas, but because of, I've got no jolly idea how to get into this. Maybe I go from maybe the bottom? Yeah, I think the side was a bad idea.
Okay.
I have no idea. Clearly, I haven't bought one of these before. So I like the idea of panettone, but I don't enjoy rind. And so Heath and I came across what seemed to be like it's so pretty, a non-traditional, an icing sugar sachet, kind of panettone. On clearance last Christmas, it has a reasonable best before date, the 30th of June this year, which I think is perfectly acceptable and the perfect thing to make trifle. So, but I just heard the dulcet tones of my watch telling me that I have got something to come out of the oven.
Oh, right, okay.
And in case you were concerned that I was going to be dining on trifle and not eating vegetables all week, never you fear. Because we have a beautiful boneless leg of lamb with beetroot and onion and some gorgeous roasted cauliflower.
Nice.
So we'll have that with some roasted walnuts and also some labneh that I will make, but I didn't strain the yogurt for long enough, so I'll have to give that a little bit longer.
Oh, did you decide that you wanted to give it a bit more draining?
Get a bit more draining. We'll just let that cool down before I put it in the oven.
But that looks like it is going to be absolutely delicious this week.
I'm thrilled with that.
Ooh, very nice.
Oof.
Very, very nice. Looking forward to that.
Amazing. So, now everyone stop panicking.
Back to it.
So, Pandoro.
What ingredients have you got overall?
All right, so we have jelly, we have custard, we have strawberries from the freezer of indeterminate age.
Okay.
We have cream.
Yes.
And I thought I'd do banana, but so we'll probably end up eating the dessert at 7 o'clock. And I don't know.
I know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Keeping them as fresh as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know if I should use a serrated knife. Who knows?
Let's find out. Oh, it's cutting pretty nicely, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not hard as a rock, which is good.
That is good. It's such an interesting shape.
That's quite cool. Oh, and so it's like a yeasted cake, basically. But I thought like the whole thing would probably be a bit excessive for trifle, so I sort of thought I would use maybe half.
Yep. And what's the intent in terms of like layout, or what have you got in mind?
Well, I thought like cake on top of trifle. Like I'm not. This will sound ridiculous because I'm the one who's making a trifle, but trifle is like not my favorite Christmas dessert.
I am a recent convert. I didn't used to love trifle, but in recent...
But we've made like some reasonable ones.
Yeah.
So,
I've come to enjoy it.
So my thing, and part of that I think is trying to do something which is a little bit different with the trifles that we are making.
Can I sample it?
Yeah.
I'll just wait until you've finished using the knife for a moment.
Yeah. Where there's like less risk of loss of finger. I thought jelly.
Okay. It's almost a bread.
Yeah, because it's like a yeasted cake.
Yeah. You could...
My plan with the rest of it is actually to make a bread and butter pudding.
It'd be a great bread and butter pudding. I was just about to sort of suggest that. That's...
Yeah.
Because it's got almost a butteriness to it naturally. Yeah. Okay, cool. You get that? Yeah.
It's sweet, but it's not like sickly.
It's not crazy sweet, no?
But I think what I'm excited about with this is one of the things that I don't like about trifle is when the cake just goes...
Okay.
you know.
When, the cake just goes... Okay.
So I'll stop doing that.
Yep.
And so I thought that, my hope was
I
that
think
this
I know
would
where you're
kind
getting...
of like
okay.
retain its structure a little bit.
Retain the structure and don't completely saturate it.
Yeah.
Have a little bit of...
enough to
like,
kind of refresh
almost
it
chew
so it
in it.
doesn't taste like
Okay.
dry. And so
Right.
I'm going to go...
So you're just scattering on top?
Scattering it on top. And rather than like putting it in a bowl... and sort of cutting up all the jelly and stuff.
Oh, yeah, like a deep bowl, yeah.
A deep bowl. I don't have one. The only one that I have is like a So, step one.
Step one, have a bowl if you want to do a bowl.
And like, it's not something that I'm going to use a lot, so I don't see a point in like buying one particularly just to use for trifle. Like, if you make trifle a lot, or if it's like your bag, like fill your boots, more power to you. But I have enough single-use, items in my kitchen. Although I stand by my apple corer. It's a fun time. It gets a surprising amount of use, too.
All right, I am looking at that and feeling a little nervous about the quantity. Lauren is very good at overcommitting.
Absolutely. On so many levels.
This looks like a heavy commitment right now.
Shepherd's pie. And so what I will do now is I've got some strawberries that are frozen.
Are they fresh ones that just got trimmed up and frozen?
Yeah, I think we might have got them from the I bought a big tray from a market or something like that.
Yeah, right.
I don't know if it's going to be more... I never know if it's going to be more expeditious for me to chop and place or just chop and then place. I think maybe chop them all and then place them all. But yeah, so I just sort of thought it will be delicious, but will also be a good opportunity to kind of use up a few bits and pieces. I have a very full freezer at the moment. Which, now that I say it out loud, is an incredibly boring story for anyone else.
Well, the exciting thing for us, a very full freezer, means things like meat and ice cream.
It does, and it means me doing things like, come on, we got to eat this Reese's Nutrageous ice cream because it's taking up space in the freezer. And he's like, I was born for this.
I guess I can cope.
If I must, I must.
Yep. Now, while you're cutting away, I do notice a loaf of bread here on the side, which looks
I basically
very, very perfect.
Have reached the zenith of bread making and now need to retire because I can't beat it. Like I made it.
Ah.
It has sort of deflated a little bit.
But that
Since,
is
but
one very nice looking loaf.
One of the best loaves I've made, I reckon. I don't know if maybe I should have.
Now, it does have a tiny bit of what looks like carrot in it.
Yes. So that is because I had made an excessive amount of porridge one morning this week, and you were like, I can't eat all of that. And so I retained some of the porridge.
Uh-huh.
And but before he'd eaten it,
Yeah,
got
yeah.
in
It
his
wasn't
bowl.
like leftover porridge
not
from my
like-
bowl. No.
And had used that as like an add-in to the bread.
So we haven't eaten this loaf yet, but
No, we haven't.
if it's amazing, then we know that the secret to a good loaf of bread is to make porridge a week before,
Yeah,
have too much porridge,
Yeah.
put it in a
in a plastic
Container.
container, and
then make it into like
Yeah.
a part of the bread.
yeah, that's perfect. That's all you need.
Genius. Love it.
Alrighty,
Okay, looks like you're getting your straws done.
I'm getting my straws done. It does sound like a medical procedure. Just
They
getting
look
my-
nice.
Getting my straws done. Yeah, and I think like when it comes to sort of adding a little bit of moisture to that Pandoro.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Well, yeah, working title. I think as they sort of defrost as well, they'll just add a little bit of interest to it. But yeah, I've got no blinking idea. I'm just having a crack.
I'm just going to take this and make it into a big sandwich.
It would actually make really amazing French toast too.
Oh, French toast. Oh, yeah. You're right. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool.
French toast is one of those things that I forget about, and then I make it and then go, this is really easy and it's really tasty. All right. So straws. Done.
Done.
You're right. I might have.
It's a commitment.
It
it's,
is.
It's a big commitment you got
Alright,
going
now-
on there.
The custard doesn't look great.
And it has been, what, reconstituted as well from frozen?
I did freeze it and then
Right.
had
Okay.
unfroze. I defrosted it. That's what normal people would say. And I'm going to see how I go with giving it a whisk.
Oh, yeah?
But if it's still...
Is
Won't-
it separating a little bit?
Yeah, it has separated. That's all right. Because I will not use the Thermomix I used for mushrooms,
Smart.
but I might just give it a bit of a mixeroony. Because yeah, that is not appealing.
It does sound a bit clumpy. So you can just blitz it, and you reckon that'll sort of thicken it back up?
Well, I think it should like get it to reconstitute. Is my
Yeah, right.
theory. If I need to apply a bit of heat, I can, but I would prefer not to
Gotcha.
because of the jelly.
Ah, yeah, of course. Goodness. That's a bit loud.
Surely that should be enough.
All right, that was a bit loud. Sorry, everybody.
I'm not apologising. I stand by it. See.
Okay, let's have a look. Oh,
See?
I can't even really distinguish that from custard. Normal custard, that is.
And so now,
Hopefully. That is looking pretty good, hon. I think think that the people that join us tonight are going to be enjoying that. Brilliant. Well, that seems to have worked out really nicely.
Oh, that's good. So I made a little bit of a mess.
That's all right.
I just kind of like poke
So
it.
will it become any harder, the custard, or is that pretty much
So it will set.
It'll set a bit?
Yeah, it will set.
Nice. Well, that's great. Just
And
pop it in
see
the fridge
how-
to do that?
Yeah, and see how like it's already started to
The bread started to absorb, or
yeah.
what's it
It
called
started
again?
to
Pandoro.
Pandoro. I love that we both had to like have a look at the box again because
Pandoro.
it is not.
It's not a term we use.
It is not a term that has like retained in my brain. I think it would be a bit foolish for me to try for more custard. Yeah.
Oh, I don't think there'd be any harm in a little bit along the bottom
that's
here.
what I was thinking.
That area looks like it could handle a little more, and then up the other end as well might be able to handle a little bit more. But overall, I think that has worked out brilliantly, hun. Your ability, as I say it often on the show, your ability to turn things from a C or a B grade to an A grade product, always outstanding. It always surprises me.
Look, it's a niche skill set of my ability to make trifle out of seemingly disparate parts. But there's something incredibly creative and freeing about having the opportunity to just have a crack. And the worst thing that is going to happen is that people who didn't know that they were going to get trifle are not going to get trifle, and Heath will be able to eat something which is vaguely disappointing. But I reckon it was worth it, and I can't wait to do it all again next week with you on Alongside Lauren.